everyone. You're welcome to Woman show on You Rock Radio. Hey guys, welcome to You Rock,
where we bring you weekly topics and new content.
This is You Rock Radio, bringing you global entertainment. Have fun. Yeah, we are going to have fun this evening. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to Woman show on You Rock Radio. My name is Joy, and I am your host for today. Oh yeah, for you to be part of the show, I would want you to join us, by ringing 00353-899-675930. Ringing because we are discussing something very, very important that a lot of us do not know about. And on Facebook and Instagram, Euroc Media One, you can follow us, like our page. You will learn a lot of things, okay? Yes, straight to the point. Like I said, we'll be talking about bipolar. We have a specialist, a special guest that is a specialist in that field. And I have with me on the phone tonight, Blessing Obiha. Hello. Hello, Blessing.
Yeah, hello. Hello, hi.
How are you? You're welcome to the show. I know you are a very busy person. But don't worry, we're not going to take so much of your time today.
Alright.
Yeah, you're on the show now, and I want you to tell us who you are. I want my audience, fans to know who you are. So maybe a brief introduction before we go straight to the point.
Okay. My name is Blessing Ijoma Ubioha. I'm a mental health nurse, and I work here in Ireland.
You're welcome to the show, and I appreciate you so much for taking out time out of your very busy schedule to be my special guest on this show. You are welcome, and we appreciate you loads. So we are going to dive straight into it. How are you doing? I hope your fine family is good.
Yeah, we are. We're good.
Thank God. We thank God. So, we'll be talking about bipolar. And I will ask you, our topic on our flyer is bipolar real? So I just wanted to just do maybe what is bipolar? Because more than 5 women called me today to say, Joy, what is bipolar? What is bipolar? And I just said to them, listen, be part of the show that we're going to learn so many things tonight in a very short time. So please, what is bipolar?
Okay. We have different types of mental health diseases.
Okay.
Just like we have in medicine and other branches of medicine.
Okay.
And before in medicine, so let me start with it. In medicine, there are different branches of medicine. You have those in psychiatry, which is mental health.
Okay.
You have in physical health, which is more or less medicine. You have O&G, obstetric and gynae, pediatrician, and cardiologists, and the rest of them. So when it comes to mental health, just like you have other diseases in other spheres of branches of medicine,
Yeah.
when it comes to psychiatry, you have other several diseases as well. And bipolar
Yeah.
is one of the mental health diseases. So when we talk about bipolar,
Yeah.
bipolar is very common. It's very common in men and women, but it's just an illness. It's a kind of illness that is characterized by unusual, very, very unusual, extreme mood change.
Mm.
You can, it's equally also known as also to carry out our daily activities, like maybe your day-to-day activities, work and all those things. Kind of your mood swings, everything swinging, you know.
Mm.
So that's what bipolar
Bipolar
is all
is.
about.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's more or less a mood disorder, you know.
Mm.
Mood disorder at a very extreme state.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, you've already said it's common among men and women because a lot of people thought it's something that is peculiar with women alone. But from your reply
yeah.
now, yeah,
Well, bipolar, I wouldn't say it's more common in either of them. I think it's on the same, both men and women, you know,
okay,
it's on the same range. But it's just that the symptoms manifest more. Some symptoms manifest more in women, while some symptoms manifest more in men. But averagely, the ratio is more or less 50-50.
oh, okay,
Because you have, yeah, because you have different types of bipolar. Okay,
yeah,
so so that different types of bipolar, we have which what's called bipolar one,
mm,
and then we have bipolar one, then we have bipolar two, and then we have cyclothymia.
okay,
So in bipolar one, it's characterized by manic, manic symptoms, expressions, and depressive episodes. Because when I said about bipolar mood disorder, manic depression, I didn't go further. When
yeah,
you
you
talk
didn't break
about
it
manic
down.
depression,
Mm,
it's a two-phase illness. Bipolar is two-phase.
okay,
There's a time you become to say like when you're manic, the manic can last for maybe months, weeks. Then that is the phase that goes, and when you're treated, you get better. Then there will be a period when you go on the depressive episode. So you're down, your mood goes down, and you be treated for depression. You see why it's called bipolar? That's the bi two.
mm,
Two diseases in one.
in
You get what
one,
bipolar? You get what it? That's why it's called manic depression. Concurrently, mania and depression running at the same time, but at different phases.
mm. Yeah, can I ask
So
you? Sorry, what are the causes? What causes this bipolar? Is it hereditary? Is it um, is it natural?
okay, well, bipolar, the causes of bipolar is not really ascertained. But there's this research ongoing, but genes contribute 80%
Okay,
of bipolar. Yeah, genes.
okay,
You have other factors, environmental factors, and physical factors as well, and then they looked at the biological factors as well.
okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in the sense that genes, they said that if one of your parents have bipolar, there's a tendency that one of the children, or maybe one or two of the children, will have a bipolar.
Bipolar.
There's a 10% chance if one of the parents. But if two of the parents, if both parents have bipolar,
Mm-hmm.
40% probability that some of the children, will have bipolar.
Mm.
So that's why it's linked to genes.
Okay.
So, but it's still, can't really, you still other research, but they are just still, kind of suggesting genes based on this analogy that most times parents who have bipolar, their children end up having bipolar.
Bipolar.
You know?
Yeah, but can it be prevented?
Huh?
Can it be prevented? Can we prevent bipolar?
I didn't get you.
I'm asking, I said, can it be prevented? Can bipolar be prevented?
Oh, you can, well, you can only prevent bipolar if you know the cause.
Okay.
So
Okay, so we are going to go to the causes now. What causes bipolar? So that we'll know how it can be prevented.
Yeah, like I told you about the gene. So if it is from the gene,
Mm.
so that's genetic. You get what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Then, if it is environmental, like stressful life or people who have traumatic life experiences, you know, so it is most of these are projective. It's not like you maybe you're sick for or you have cancer, you go and run a test and they are telling you you're positive for anything. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But in mental health, it's always like it's a lot of research, you know, because it's not something you run in the lab.
Okay.
But I know most times they do MRI scan and do other blood tests to rule out all organic issues. But it's not something you go to the lab and say and diagnose and say this is the cause or this might be the cause. So
Okay.
bipolar actually, from my experience and what I've read so far of in mental health, the causes are kind of it's not you can't say this is the cause and let us prevent it. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So the cause is more or less suggesting.
Okay.
So it cannot be prevented, but it could be treated and it's treatable. You can be able to manage your life, live your life like every other normal human. Like
Okay.
somebody who have diabetes, lives his life, manages his diabetes and lives his life. So that's what bipolar is like. Most mental health, you know, just
Yeah.
have strength, that positive thinking, you know. So if you go take your medication, you can get in therapy, you prevented, you take your medication, then you live your daily life and work like every other person.
Okay. Like from what age can it be noticed?
Yeah, bipolar is you know, it usually bipolar is the symptoms may manifest in late teenage life, especially in boys, in men, late teenagers, late teenage life,
Okay.
late in teens, maybe around 17, 18, 19. You know that late teenage stage. You
Age.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could manifest as that early onset. Usually it's more common in men.
Yeah.
And then, but usually the adult onset starts from the age of 25.
Okay.
But it could be earlier than that, like late teens, you know.
Okay.
But it's always like around 25 years of early, 25 years of age, you know.
Age. Okay.
So,
Okay. You know, like this. Yeah, we are classed. It's a mental problem. Okay. I was going to ask you, something now that, okay, what normally triggers it? Have I asked you that? No. What triggers it? How do we know?
It's like you have to, what triggers it is that you have to, when I say environmental factors, sometimes stress, you know,
Stress.
stress
Okay.
or life, when you have a traumatic life experience,
Experience.
or maybe you've had an physical ill health that you're taking some medication, kind of steroids, you know,
Yeah.
and your parents have it, you can start at any time. So
Yeah.
there might not be a real trigger. So the court might more or less, but these are things around that you work with and then observe.
Mm-hmm.
So if you start noticing such,
Mm-hmm.
so you'll be able to, because if you detect it early and the person goes for treatment or goes to see a psychiatrist or maybe goes to see the GP and the GP will make a referral
Yeah.
for a psychiatric review, yeah. So it's always good so that the person gets treatment early.
On time.
Get early, yeah. Most times in mental health, once you get early treatment, you're most able to live your life like every other person.
Normal thing. Yeah, but it doesn't. Is a bipolar patient or person violent? Do they exhibit violence?
That's why I'm here because I know I was trying to tell you about the time, but you asked me another question.
So sorry, so sorry. Because I'm eager to know as well. So sorry. Yeah, please.
Because the symptoms I was telling you, like the things I'm telling you now, you have to notice. I only told you about people who are high on the manic side. But if you're on the downside, you experience something like sadness. Sometimes you can feel suicidal, feel like killing yourself. There are people when they are on the low side, these are things you do. The person feels hopeless, worthless. It's like, oh, life doesn't have any meaning. What am I living for? You see some people saying that, so you think they're all right, maybe, but you don't know that actually there's something wrong with them.
Wrong.
So, as a person who feel like all the activities the person enjoys, he doesn't want to enjoy again, he likes to sit indoors, he doesn't even want to go to work. Some people just say, I don't want to work again. Every time loves him or herself in the house, all the things he or she derives pleasure in, he doesn't want it or he or she doesn't want it again. These are the low side. Okay, coming to the question you're asking me about the presentation, how they present. Yes, they present on manic. That was why it's called manic depression. They could be very manic. Having bipolar 1, bipolar 2, and cytopenia, like I told you. In bipolar 1, that is the extreme manic. But I was telling you that the women and men, what I was trying to explain to you, that the women and men, they all 50%, but the presentation and the symptoms. Like the men exhibit symptom of manic, more than that of women. Women exhibit symptom of low mood, depression, depressive episodes, more than the men. So that's the difference about how women and men, when they are active or when they are diagnosed with bipolar. So the manic expression of the person is committing manic with delusion. Some of them hallucinate as well, talkative and high energy, full of ideas, what they plan to do. But the funny thing is that they cannot sustain that energy. That's when you know they are sick. You get what I mean?
Yes.
That enthusiasm, that euphoric mood doesn't last for long. So when you see somebody like that, you may think the person has package, maybe or want a lot of stuff like that, or has an idea, or maybe something good is coming his or her way. It won't last for long. So that's the manic phase, and it's mostly in men. But with medication, it could be treated. But that phase of manic expression will go for maybe a months, some months anyway, some weeks, but it's treated and then go with your medication to help stabilize your mood. Then you have the period of maybe after that manic episode, the person might the next time the person kind of the illness comes back, he might come back in a low depressive mood. So that same person that was high, that was manic, jumping everywhere, with racing thoughts, their thoughts are, when you talk about racing thoughts, if you are jumping from one word to the other, that's part of the manic. Their thoughts are racing, they are talking, they won't even allow you to talk. Jumping from what I'm talking about, jumping
suicidal, apart from apart from a bipolar person being suicidal, you know,
Yeah.
do they like attack other people?
Do they like
Attack other people? Do they have tendency?
oh yeah. Yeah, when they are in their manic phase, somebody who is manic,
Mhm.
mania, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody who is mania like bipolar 1, that is very bad for us. Because
Okay.
bipolar 2 is hypomania, which is more common in women. Hypomania is low, mild and mania.
Mm.
So when somebody is high, when somebody is manic, the person can attack somebody. You get what I mean? But
Yeah.
not on will, but because of the illness.
Mm. Okay.
So it's a situation where you have to try as much as possible to avoid with the person.
Okay.
Because the person can be, sometimes they hallucinate and they can be delusions, grandiose delusions as well. So somebody who is hallucinating or maybe having, well, I don't know, maybe the person has auditory command, auditory hallucination. That's not too good. You get what I mean? Because
Yeah.
there could be a command road. You can deal with this person or kill this person or stuff like that. So you have as much as possible, make sure that the person goes to see either GP for referral.
Okay.
So a person will be on medication to stabilize the mood.
Okay. Okay. Can these people really live a normal life? Can they be wives? Can they be husbands? Can they be, can we have them as bosses in the office?
So
Or
they live a normal, yes.
okay.
Once a lot of people you see
Mm-hmm.
have bipolar. So many people, but they take their medication.
Okay.
Because they take their medication, they are stable.
Okay.
So that's the essence of getting treatment. It's treatable. You manage because you live with your medication. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to take your medication to be able to engage in day-to-day activities. Only when you don't take your medication and you feel you are all right, you might relax.
Okay. Okay. Please, can I pause you there a little bit? We are coming. Just hold on for me, okay? Because in case some people are just joining the show now, this is Woman to Woman show on URock Radio. Hey guys, welcome to URock,
where we bring you weekly topics and new content.
This is URock Radio, bringing you global entertainment and fun. Yeah, we are actually, will I say we are having fun? Yes, it's fun because we are learning. Oh my God, you can see my notes. I've been taking so much notes, because a lot of things our special guest has said today. To be honest, I wasn't in the know that they have bipolar 1 and bipolar 2, and like she said, bipolar 1 is common among the men. Like I said earlier, if you want to ask any question, you want to be part of this show, you can ring us on 0035389967593 in case, because this is our field. She's a mental health nurse, and she's telling us about bipolar. So these are things so that we'll be able to manage it. We have bipolar patients as husbands, as wives, as sister-in-laws, as friends. There are things they do at times you'll be wondering. Instead of getting angry, we need to know all these things so that we'll be able to, coexist. We'll be able to manage ourselves. It's very, very important. You have any question, you can ring us even though we don't have much time again. So sorry, my dear, for chipping in all those things, because some people might just be joining the show. So you wanted to say something? Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I was trying to explain mild aspect of it. Some of them, you might not take your medication, but you can still manage it very well. You know, some people have it, they don't know, just like what you're explaining to people now.
Yeah.
That's like your same mentality. Yeah. You can be on the low phase, but they don't know they have it, but they actually have it. So, but once you notice the symptoms, even though you're managing, you always need to seek help immediately so that it will not be overblown and become an issue. You get what I mean?
Mm.
So, if you notice the symptoms, signs, extreme mood swings, very, very extreme, extreme, very intense, the person is changing, and you just, and if it's somebody you've known before, and sometimes this person overcome happiness, laughing, easily irritable, distracted, and cannot concentrate, poor concentration, poor concentration, So when you notice all these things, always try to help the person because that person might not even know what's wrong with him or her.
There's a question. Somebody just asked us a question here now. The person said, are they likely to be very domineering? People with bipolar, are they likely to be domineering? Maybe in relationships, in marriages, and
I wouldn't say domineering. Domineering is a personality. People with this is a personality issue. There are people who naturally, I will look at people on the personality issue. Kind of certain characteristics.
Okay.
Because this one, I would say it's domineering because this person is exhibiting high energy.
Okay.
You're talking with those person, so it's not domineering. You're talking with those person, manic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very sick with manic because they need help.
Yeah.
So that high energy he or she is exhibiting is a sign that can manifest in something that might be very destructive at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's not treated, that manifest can manifest in something else. And it's a very dangerous situation. And it's something one should as much as possible. So it's not domineering. No, I won't say it's domineering. Domineering is part of people's personality. There are people who are naturally domineering, who want to be the boss of one shop. That one, it's a different thing altogether.
Okay.
It's not personality issue,
Okay.
Somebody's personality,
Okay. Okay. We've I would say a huge thank you. We've exhausted most of the things, will I say the primary things that we really need to know about this bipolar disorder. But from your own end, because we'll be wrapping up now, from your own end, is there any more thing you think we should know?
What I think it's always good, mental illness is an illness that some of us live with without knowing we're living with it. So it's always good for people to, like, you have different types of mental illnesses, just like you have other different diseases and physician for medicine. So medicine, psychiatry is part of medicine, but they're all different branches, and in that branch you have the branch called branch psychiatry, cardiology, and the other ones, and the rest of them, and things that look after the nephrology and the rest of them. So when you have the disease of the mental, that is mental health, like you have something like schizophrenia, you have something like there's one you call major depression, which is unequal, and you have schizophrenia, which is unequal, which is this person is suffering from schizophrenia, which is mania on its own, separate, So it's always good to wish to characterize the pocket talk. So when you notice people, and just really advice, especially amongst our community, when you notice people who suddenly, sometimes they might be unsafe. So just to watch out for such threats, and try to help the person, encourage the person to go and teach. And even in teaching, like our young ones who want to have
such thing.
can
Yeah,
live with it. Yeah.
yeah,
Once
because
you can live with
it's treatable. You said it's treatable, so
Yeah, once you're taking your medication, it can be managed on it, just like diabetes. You know how diabetes is.
yeah,
You manage it and you can live your life comfortably well. That is how you would say it's completely treated, but it could be managed.
managed,
It's managed, that's the word. I know not treated, but it's managed.
managed.
Manage it and you live your life. Yes.
Okay, okay.
You
But you
manage
see,
and you live your life. It's managed. You take your medication, then you cannot, it's not curable. Let's use the word. It's not curable.
Curable.
You can't cure it.
or it can be managed.
It's not curable.
You know, you said something about our community. I'm so sorry. I'm rushing now because time is far gone. You know, you said something about our community. You know, you see these things. There are people that have it, but some of them are scared of, being stigmatized. People like that. What will you be? A lot of them are scared of coming
Yeah,
out.
that is, yeah, I know they like the stigma, but that is what they are trying to like. There's this vision for change on mental health. The idea of that vision for change was to reduce stigma. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Treating people within the community, you know?
Mhm.
So not labeling them, so that you avoid the labeling. So
Mhm.
once that is treated, and that's why you have a lot of community nurses as well, helping out in the community. All these are part of trying to reduce stigma.
All right. Okay.
So you get what I mean? Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So that, I know the stigma, the labeling is there, but as much as well, there's a way, plan and trying to to treat people in the community to reduce the stigma. You
Yeah.
know, but that notwithstanding, it's always good for people to seek for help. And so you could live your life that
Yeah.
time in silence.
In silence. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ijoma.
Okay.
I appreciate your time. We have learned so much today about bipolar. Thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you so much. All right. You have
All right.
have a great evening. Okay, bye
All
bye.
right.
Oh my God, that was amazing. I tell you, like I said, I'll just quickly, like, in case you didn't join us on time, like the symptoms, what she said, I'll just give one or two symptoms that she said. She said lack of sleep. She said something too that people with bipolar, you see them, they're full of ideas. So many ideas, but they don't execute any of them. You see them jumping from one idea to another. You see them talking about it, but the ability for them to execute it, it's not there. And at times you see them, they're in a very high mood, and maybe the next time you see them, they're in a low mood. Mood swing is the major thing in being, a bipolar person. And she said they have bipolar 1 and they have bipolar 2. The bipolar 1 is more common among the men, and the bipolar 2, it's more common among the women. We really do not have much time now. If you are just joining us, you're going to go back, go to Europe TV, subscribe, and watch most of our videos. They are very, very educative. Okay, but see, in wrapping up, I will have this to say. Please, we need to learn to to tolerate people. It's not every little thing that we flip. You don't know what people are going through. World itself has its own problem. If people don't open their mouth to tell you, I've been through A, B, and C, or I am going through A, B, and C, which a lot of people are scared of talking, because when they talk, they don't know how far that thing will go. So they rather just keep it to themselves. Let us learn to please tolerate people. When people offend you, at times, just make excuses for them. Make excuses for them. Husbands, wives, children, in-laws, these are things that we talk about. You don't know what people are going through. May God not let us see what will overpower us or what will overwhelm us in Jesus' name. Amen. I need to really go. Don't forget that this is Woman to Woman and we are on You Rock Radio. Okay? And I need us to know as well. I need us to know as well that you will please subscribe to Europe TV. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. That is Europe Media 1. You can reach us, send us email, eurockmagazines@gmail.com. And as many of us that have sent messages and we've not gotten back to you, please bear with us. We are treating every text messages or email that we get. We are doing it accordingly. We'll definitely get back to you. We appreciate you. We say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of Woman to Woman today. And I hope we have learned something good. Come your way again next week. Meanwhile, take good care of yourself. Love people. Show so much love. We need it. And remain blessed. Don't forget, my name is Joy.